Lesson objectives. Understand the interrelationship between industrial production, natural resources, and markets, or why imperialism happened. Understand the general geography of Africa and Asia, and to understand the impact of technology and innovation on industrial production. On the map of Europe, we can see an equal balance of industrial production, shown by the little factory, natural resources, shown by the red square, and the markets, directly next to the country. In the map of Africa, symbols on the map represent the military cost of taking over an area, the natural resources with the same red box, and the markets, which are labeled next to the country's name. Students will capture African colonies and add those resources and markets. The map of Asia is similar. The symbols on the map, the military cost is the same icon. Natural resources are located under the red icons, and markets are located next to the country's name. And students will again capture Asian countries to increase their natural resources and markets for goods. All right, we're looking at the imperialism spreadsheet. Starting at the top, we have the population of each country. And then we have three categories: industrial production, domestic resources, which are the resources inside the country, and domestic market, which is the number of market that is in the country itself. So each one of these countries, France, Great Britain, Italy, Germany, Spain, Belgium, Netherlands, and Portugal, all have equal amounts of resources, markets, and industrial production. So when we go into the first round, we have the three categories down here. We have enhanced production, foreign resources, and foreign markets. So what we want to do is have them just roll for technology the first round. No military spending or anything like that. And so we have them roll, let's say, and they come up with 10 new industrial production credits. So we put 10 in that box. And now down below we can see we've got 49.4 industrial production and 39.4 for resources and markets, which if we go over to France's graph here, visually they can see that we have a lot more production now than we have resources and markets. So we're not going to make any more money. And we're kind of creating the situation that happened where we have all this production, and now we need natural resources in order to produce and equal that production. And then after that, obviously, we're going to need more markets in order to sell the goods. We can't just sell them to our own country, because by becoming more efficient through research and development, we have to have more markets to sell these goods. And that, of course, is imperialism, is going to these African and Asian countries and colonizing them and creating places, creating markets and sources of natural resources for our industry. So the next time around, we're going to have to spend some of this national income down here, which starts out the same as the size of their country. And so in France, they've got 39 credits to spend. And so they have to decide, what are we going to put into the military? Well, they're going to have to look at the Asian and African maps to figure out how much it's going to cost in order to take some. So let's say the cost, which is the defense, the little green box, is going to be 15 credits. So they'll want to add 15 credits, which leaves 24 left. Let's say they want to put 4 into savings, and they're going to roll with 20. And so now they buy their rolls, whatever odds they're asking for. And let's say they get 20 more credits. So now they're going to have 30 in enhanced production. Now we go over here and we see they've got 69.4 in total production, but they're missing the resources. So they have to go and capture an African or an Asian colony. Well, let's say the foreign resources that they get are 50. And the market share they get is 40. Okay, so now we see down here we have a percentage change in their standard of living of 43%. And so as we go over here and look, now we've got production of 69, but we've got resources of 89.4 and a market to sell to of 79.4. So clearly we're hurting, and now we need to increase our production to meet the new demands of our new market and to use the resources that we now have in our control. And so we go through this. We have a technology round and then 4 rounds, because each country will have the opportunity to grab colonies in Asia and Africa and to see who has the highest percentage change in per capita income. And so whoever has the highest number down here across all of these will be the winner.